If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 500 times your entry. And using code ZIRK when you sign up, you guys will get $50 after you make your first $5 play.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Alright, let's go over the best free team builders to pick. I do want to give a shout out to Rex Wolf for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Notification bell on and comment below. Nota Gang. So guys, we have been crushing it so far with the NFL season. We have won on a ridiculous 8 of 9 NFL preseason days. That's seriously crazy to do on preseason. That being said though, we have more preseason coming up starting tomorrow and finishing out the weekend. We also have college football week 0 and there's NFL week 1 picks already live on Underdog. You guys can get it on right now. And if you guys check out Underdog Fantasy right now, only when you guys sign up with code ZIRK, you're gonna get the code ZIRK exclusive Dak 0.5 yards free pick, and you will get $50 in bonus funds after you guys make your first $5 entry. So literally just make a $5 entry, Underdog will give you 50 bucks. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. For those of you guys that don't know, how do you get a free team builder? Well, if you guys come over to the team builder solos, you guys can see right here, you can get yourself the B&D Hero Fantasy Packs. Now this is literally any team builder 82 overall that you want. It is all 32. I will showcase that. But yes, you can right now get up to, I believe, 120 stars. So you can only get 2 of them right now, but eventually you'll be able to get a ton of these. The solos are really not that hard to go through and do. You can do this super quick, and like I said, you can currently only get 2 for free, but eventually you'll be able to get more when, you know, later releases come out, whatever. So yeah, as of right now, 2 free 82s. Let's go for the best ones to pick. All right, guys, so let's go over the best ones to pick here. Now, I have 9 different players I actually want to talk to you guys about, and just so you guys can see this, yes, it is literally all 32. Starting off though at number 9, I'm gonna go with Jerome Ford here. I think he's worth mentioning, and honestly, I don't think that any wide receivers or any cornerbacks are worth mentioning, so they're not gonna be on this list here. But as you guys can see, Jerome Ford, this is a very solid running back to take if you guys really need a running back right now. Do I think there are better options? Absolutely, which is why he's this low, but I felt like he was at least notable. He's got 83 trucking, 80 break tackle, 84 speed, 85 excel. Chase Brown is still, in my opinion, the better running back. After him, guys, at number 8, I'm gonna go with Dalton Kincaid. I think Kincaid is actually a very good player, and obviously if you guys are taking him as a BND, you have to think about that depth position, because when BND cards are on your team, they're on your team for a very long time. So with 80 speed here, he also does have 77 catching traffic. You can see the route running over 80 for both short and medium, and also does have 72 run block. It's a solid tight end, actually one of the faster tight ends in the entire game right now, and he's 6'4". Do I think he's worth taking here? You know, I noted him at number 8. Maybe if you really need a weapon out there, I think he's better than going with any of the receivers. But yeah, Kincaid, probably not on my list necessarily of guys I'm absolutely taking, but I think he's one of the better options. Now is where we start to get into the absolute top players in my opinion, and there's definitely going to be a lot of who do you already have on your team, because that's going to really affect this. But at number 7 for me, I'm going to go with Graham Barton. I think this is a very good center. He is 311 pounds, got 80 strength on him, 84 pass block, 81 run block. He also does have 83 pass block power, pass block finesse as well. And for those of you guys who don't know, yes, that actually does matter this year. According to Mutt Leaks, they did tweet out before the Madden season actually came around with some of these data from the backlogs of Madden, and weight doesn't matter as much as it did in years past, and more so about the ratings. Those actually do matter. The pass block, the run block, and also the pass block power, pass block finesse. Those actually do matter this year a little bit more. So yes, Graham Barton right here is a great center. The only reason I have him at number 5 of all the positions of offensive linemen, and yes, I have every offensive lineman position covered here, is because we did just get a team captain center literally today in Alex Mack, which you could put him in a center and still be fine. Even if you don't upgrade him, he's a 78, 77 overall, whatever he is, base. I honestly forget off the top of my head. 77, 78 overall, it's not crazy, but you know, you don't really need crazy offensive linemen at the beginning of the year. At number 6, guys, I'm going to go with Nick Allegretti right here. Again, it's another offensive lineman, and I have all the offensive linemen ranked here, but just so you guys can see a little comparison here between Nick and also Matt Hennessy, because this actually was something that I did look at between these two, because Matt Hennessy does have 2 more strength. He's only 3 pounds less, so not really a massive difference there, but it really comes down to, do you want run block or do you want pass block? Really, that's what it comes down to here between these two, because obviously Matt Hennessy is going to be much better as a run blocker, whereas Nick Allegretti is going to be better in the pass blocking. And to me, I'm going to go with the pass blocking. Number 5, I'm going to go with Cam Robinson. I definitely value left tackle more so than I do with the guard position right there. And Cam Robinson, he's 335 pounds, which is just an absolute massive left tackle. He also does have 84 pass block, 85 pass block power, and also 82 pass block finesse. So again, amazing pass blocker, huge left tackle. He's a great option. And my number 2 offensive lineman, guys, is actually going to be Matt Pryor. I know I just said Cam Robinson at tackle. I do, value the tackles more, but Matt Pryor is a massive right guard. He is one of the biggest right guards in the entire game. I just happen to have one that is slightly bigger, and that's Robert Hunt. As you guys see how this 82 stacks up versus 85, he has 81 strength right there, 80 pass block, 84 run block as well. I do think he is a fantastic option to take, but not my number 1 offensive lineman. And my number 1 offensive lineman, however, my number 3 player is going to be Juwan Taylor. However, I will say this. It's kind of like a 2A, 2B situation here, because if you're thinking absolute long-term, you could definitely argue that Juwan Taylor should be one of the 2 players you take, and I would definitely agree with you there. You guys can see right here how he stacks up. He is very big at 330 pounds. He also has 81 strength, 83 pass block, 86 pass block power with 85 pass block finesse. He also has 82 run block and 80 run block power with 74 run block finesse. I think absolutely Juwan Taylor is probably going to be one of the 2 players that I end up taking, just simply because of how my team looks. And I think long term, right, you pick yourself up a right tackle, you're probably not moving off Juwan Taylor for quite a while. My number 2 player, with that being said, guys, is going to be Ashton Davis right here. Ashton Davis, 85 speed, 85 acceleration. He has 69 man coverage. He got 82 zone as well as 82 hit power. It's a very good strong safety if you guys don't have one right now with 6'1". There are some other, budget gold cards that you could go out there and get right now that you could also rock out instead of picking this Ashton Davis, because he is a safety. It's not necessarily, the longest standing position, right? We're going to get a lot of better strong safeties to come out. Going to get a lot of 86 plus speed strong safeties very quick. That being said, though, my number 1 player, guys, is going to be Nick Cross. I think everybody's going to be taking this card today. And just to give you guys a little comparison here, someone that I absolutely love and I think right now is totally worth the coins, I think he's about 40,000 coins, is Caleb Bransaw. This has been an amazing, amazing user card for me. I've been usering on him, letting him roam out there. He's really good, obviously, because of the speed, right? Well, Nick Cross is better. Straight up. Obviously, I would hope so, 82 versus 76 overall, but same speed, same height. He's bigger. He's also a better excel, tackle, man. He can actually cover, has 80 hit power. He absolutely, in my opinion, is someone you definitely want to be taking here. And of course, long term, if you want to go with him and then Juwan Taylor, I think that's probably the 2 that I'm going to be taking. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video. And of course, that sub button down below. Make sure you check out Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZERK. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. And let me know down below which team builders you guys are going to be taking. I think definitely it's, Nick Cross, Ashton Davis, and Juwan Taylor. Those are my top 3. If you're thinking, okay, absolute long-term play, you go with Nick Cross and you go with Juwan Taylor there. You get yourself your right tackle. If you're thinking right now you really need safety help and you don't want to pay for all the super expensive, strong safeties, then you can just take both safeties there. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.